felt like just a few weeks ago I was making my 600 subscriber special, and now I've just hit 650. Once again, all I can say is thanks obviously so much. It means the world to me. My channel is growing so much quicker than what I ever thought it would. The first year I literally gained 50 subscribers within about a year. I didn't upload as much then, no, but seriously my channel has just grown so high and the support's just got better. Everyone is so helpful and supportive, especially when I'm making my own Doom levels. It's just really amazing really, so all I can say is thank you so much. It's really helped me to get where I am today and release For the Triton, which has just come out. So, which brings me to the next part of this topic. For the Triton, once again, is going to get me saying thank you, because I was not expecting so many kind and positive reviews so far. It's actually incredible, because this is the biggest project I've ever done. Before For the Triton come out, I've literally made, I think the biggest map set I made was about 8 or 9. So 40 was a bit of an increase, and it was a big jump and it was a big risk. And I decided to go with such a huge project purely because it would help me improve as an author as well, because I'm seriously just a beginner at SnapMap and GZ Doom Builder, so I don't really know too much about anything, but by doing that it's really helped me with my level sort of design. I mean, unfortunately I couldn't always save the whole of For the Triton, but I feel like if I make another project I'd be a lot better. I know how to balance levels a bit better. I know how to sort of make design improve the areas sort of design and look as well. And I feel like I've definitely improved as well, because before I didn't even know how to make a proper functioning lift. That's how bad I was when I first started this. I never had no lifts in any of my projects, or how to make a floor raise like 50 feet off the ground and then go back down again. I didn't know how to do any of that, but by using codes, by setting tags and everything, I've started to learn everything. I mean, most of this was I learned by myself. Once again, I didn't even really have Slade before For the Triton. So getting For the Triton, then you have to use Slade to convert things over, do map info, and pretty much put all the custom music and everything else into the files. It was all new stuff to me, so I'm glad it all turned out alright in the end. I mean, I know this is not going to be the best project in the world, but it did turn out to be a really cool learning experience for me as well. And I hope people, especially PlayStation Doom fans, can get some enjoyment out of this project as well. So anyway, the cool feedback has really been helpful as well. It's really motivated me. I'm definitely not going to stop there with recording and making new maps. And that also kind of brings me on to SnapMap. I don't know about SnapMap because, as many of you probably know, I made a level called Chapter 1 Cathedral of Blood, but nothing else ever since. Well, Chapter 2 does exist, and there's about 50-60% through development on my actual PlayStation 4. But I kind of just abandoned the project. This is pretty much when my For the Triton started to get bigger, and I kind of went off SnapMap for a while, especially with making maps. But who knows, maybe one day I'll actually come back and finish Chapter 2. So I'll definitely not stop making PlayStation Doom, or at least Doom maps anyway, because I've got some huge enjoyment, and it feels so weird because I had to try and spend so much time trying to work and finish off For the Triton. Now I'm sort of sitting there going, it's done, there's nothing else to do. I can't sort of change anything now, it's been released. But that doesn't mean that I'll stop there. For the Triton is probably going to go through an edit at some point as well, and it's starting to now play the project. That's my next sort of goal. I'm going to do like a tutorial so everyone knows how to get through For the Triton on the hardest difficulty. Because if you play on Ultra Violence, I must warn that the last levels get really rough in some places, such as huge fights, and ammo can sometimes be kind of low and critical at some points, so you have to be really careful. But if you know what you're doing, which is just me at this point because I'm the only one who's actually played through it enough times, you can actually get through the last sort of areas with quite a lot of ammo. You just need to know when to use ammo, when you can save ammo and things like that. So I try and help people out if they're stuck. And then after that, it's probably on to whatever my next project's going to be. I'm not decided yet. So anyway, once again, 650 subscribers is incredible. Thank you all for that, and thanks to everyone who's played or gave me some feedback on For the Triton. It's really helped me, especially for when I start making the next projects. So anyway, this has been Rock Hard Gamer 45, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.